Hello, 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 my new human tribe. My name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers. I am here for the new humans and the old souls. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. I am here to give us our energetic reading of the week. This is the week of March 29th, 2020, but we all know time is an illusion, so if you're here and it's no longer the week of March 29th, 2020, it is the perfect time for you to be watching this video. So let's take a look and see what the cards have to say for us for this week. I'm going to be pulling from the animal knowledge cards first, like I do every week. And let's see what animal has something to say for us this week. This one. And this is the owl, okay? So what we're diving into this week, and I feel like what we've been, going more and more into is our darkness, our shadow self, and just diving into that space so that we can fully embrace ourselves and then turn around and liberate ourselves from that darkness that no longer serves us. Doing that shadow work is so essential during this time. It is part of our collective healing that's going on during this COVID-19 or coronavirus epidemic. So while we're doing our social isolation, or while we're doing our conscious exploration of what that means to us, we are also going to be asked, especially this week, to look into ourselves, into that shadow self that we have, and see where we are still tripping up. The owl is also asking us to tap into our sexual energy. So, whatever that means for you, go ahead and explore that for yourself this week. Whether you're by yourself or with a partner, just feel free to go ahead and explore what that means and where that power is, how you can tap into that for yourself. So that's what our animal card is for this week. I'm also using the Mystic Dreamer deck this week. This is the tarot deck that has been with me the longest, and it's the deck that I learned to read on, so I'm really glad that this deck came out for us this week. And I had a card jump out at us, and I'm feeling that this is the reverse tower. Okay, so this is about the inner breakthroughs that we're going to have this week. This is really our inner structure is being broken down so that we can build ourselves back up again. And this is very true in our outer world as well. We see our governments doing new things. We see our health system, our healthcare system doing new things. We see the military being transformed into protection mode, into helping and assisting mode. And we really are changing our perception into believing more into the compassionate love of divine humanity. And that is where we are shifting our focus, definitely inwardly, like I said, with the owl card, and then also outwardly, because our inner world reflects our outer world. The outer world is only our looking glass, right? So that is card number 1, and I'm gonna pull 2 more here, and these feel right. Next is the moon. So connected to the owl card. Here, I'll pull it up again. So connected to the owl card here. And this is also very much that exploring that deep inner energy, the inner darkness, the illusions that we are telling ourselves during these times. what is true, what is false, what is what is tangible, what's non-tangible. The moon rules the dream time, so dreaming and allowing ourselves to mold our reality, mold and create our reality on a whole different level. This is so important during this time. I am so excited for these cards to be coming together in conjunction with one another. It is exactly what I've been feeling for this time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm not seeing much of anything. There are nuggets in our shadow self. You can't really see in this lighting. I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm outside, as you can tell. There's a lobster or a sea creature there, a deep sea creature. So there are nuggets down there that have something to teach us. We are here for a reason. We are isolating for a reason. That doesn't mean we have to go it alone and do this alone. As I'm outside here, we are experiencing the park, and it's social distancing is happening. Yes, so people are at least keeping a respectful 6 to 8 feet worth of distance. Yeah, but it is so busy here. There are so many families out. There's so many dogs. We are in community and doing this work together. So, what does it mean for each of us to look within and find within ourselves the hope, the faith, the true desires that we have, and how can we care for them during this time? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for that. Okay, next. I'm sorry if you hear all the noises going on, but there's a child playing behind me, I think. This is the Three of Pentacles, okay? Three of Pentacles upright is about diving in, doing the hands-on work. And don't forget that while we're in doing the work, getting our hands dirty, while we're in there, we are also outside looking in, creating that beauty, creating that masterpiece that's going on. So don't forget to zoom out on occasion so that we can look at the bigger picture. Yes, we are diving in and doing the work in our shadow, in our skeletons in our closet, basically. And at the same time, it's very, very essential for us to recognize that this is part of the bigger picture. This is the work. This is our chance to step up and do our best to have compassion first for ourselves and then for our fellow humans, our divine fellow humans that are walking around this planet with us. And also to see the bigger picture of what this COVID-19 coronavirus is. What is it doing? It's allowing us to restructure our society on the economic and political scale and climate scale as well. It's so beautiful and so wonderful. And yeah, some of us are having a harder time with healing of the physical, and at the same time it's so essential for us as humanity to move through that and go beyond our fears, our little fears that are coming up. That is the very, very important work. I don't mean little fears to belittle them. Just what I mean by that is, I mean like the everyday thing, the everyday excuse me, the everyday fears that come up during this time, and the things that that distract us from our bigger picture, our bigger purpose, right? Because we are eternal beings living in the now. And so what that means for us is now is our only time that we have. And if we're worried about the past, that is stealing away from the now. And if we're worried about the future, that's also stealing away from the now and the present moment. So just allowing ourselves to be present through this time while we're dealing with our fears is going to be essential for our growth. Our undercurrent here is the Ace of Cups. And I'm so excited for this because it is talking about, this is the undercurrent that's going on for the collective. This is all of our emotions. We are really, really, really diving into the emotional work at this time. And this is so essential for us to be doing, because it is about going within and finding our emotional journey through this time. I don't think the camera is focused on this card right here, but you can of course see pictures of these cards on my Instagram and Facebook at Oracle Jessie. So it is essential for us to be doing the emotional work during this time, and we are going to be asked to dive in again and again and again. This is very, very much connected to the moon card here, and diving in while our structures are being brought down, tradition is being questioned, and we're being asked to isolate and slow down when it might be raining, when it is springtime. Spring is usually time for us to get out and get ready and get going and do something, right? But we're being asked to slow down and accept what's happening. And in the spirit of that, I think I am going to close this reading off rather quickly because it is starting to rain. And I love you all. Like I said, feel free to check it out on Oracle Jessie on Facebook and Instagram for pictures of these cards and all of my adventures. So, I love you all. I will see you soon. I promise I will do a update reading soon. I love you all. Thank you for honoring yourself during this time. Hasta la bye-bye.